Okay, so today I'm introducing sort of a new format because I failed my chess challenge, obviously. So I would normally play chess on Tuesday, Wednesday, and somehow I failed that so many times. So this will be one of those days we're replacing it. I'll sort of just play whatever I want. It's similar to what I do on Saturday, but I guess the distinction between the Saturday series, the flex format, is that has to be something I've never played before, and I sort of owe that one to Spellbreak because I heard last year at December, oh my goodness, Spellbreak's about to go offline. So I'm like, shit, I never got to play it, and I always wanted to. And so there, I just sort of made an exception one day where it's not part of my regular schedule to play something like that, just so I could do it before it goes offline. But then I decided, okay, we'll have a fixed day every week where I can do that. So I play some multiplayer game or some game that's about to be delisted, about to go offline, just so I get a chance to do it. Because otherwise I would never get around to it. But now we're going to have a second day basically like that. But the difference here is I can play stuff I've already played before. I can, make little mini series out of stuff. I can basically just do whatever. And also Saturday I sometimes take requests, although it still has to be within the context of something I haven't played before, like polls and stuff. This will just be like up to me. And so it'll let me double up in that way. It's not a sort of thing I thought I would ever do, really. I like how this is just in such a random spot on it. And I am using display capture since I don't even want to fuck with trying to get it to game capture, because as far as I know, with a global offensive and whatever other versions of Counter-Strike, it doesn't work with game capture because it's considered somehow cheating, which makes no sense. Like somehow it's some functionality that you'd be able to, it's like the custom pieces on chess.com. Speaking of chess, they don't let you use all the cool ones that you can use on the chess, like as if altering the appearance of my piece is going to help me win or cheat somehow. Everybody's paranoid. But yeah, this was sort of on a whim. Obviously, I haven't played it before. As far as I know, it just came out like today, or I saw some article on it. But like until like half an hour ago, I wasn't sure what I was going to play. And then I'm looking up, I'm going on Steam charts and looking up, what are the top games? Maybe there's some multiplayer game that I missed out on or something, that I could try. And I see Counter-Strike first, and I keep going. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, Counter-Strike's always up there. But then I do a double take, like, wait a second, Counter-Strike 2. Like, I had heard some rumblings about it, but I didn't know it would be out just like this on a whim or whatever. Now, I don't know if this is meant to replace CSGO, if you can even still play CSGO. That's always a bad idea if they do that, because what if there's some major problem with this, or what if people don't like it? That can be like sort of suicide for a game. Yeah, that'll basically be the distinction between Wednesday and Saturday, is that Wednesday is just whatever random game. It could be one I played before. It could be a one-off. It could be a mini-series, whatever. But also, Saturday has to just be something I haven't played before, although that's a little bit disingenuous because my first episode of my Saturday format was WoW Classic, which of course I've played immensely a lot before. But whatever, aside from that, it's pretty much been... And, even this will have a bias towards multiplayer games, not because I like them or whatever that much more, but just because there's some sense that, like, a lot of the games I haven't played are going to be multiplayer games anyway. And so there is some sense of, it seems like it's having some frames issue here. My computer can't handle this, of all things. But yeah, it'll still have a bias towards multiplayer games because there's so many that I haven't checked out. And there's always that sense that they're going to go offline, or there's some issue with respect to, they'll be delisted, they could go offline, things like that. And I often don't play games right when they come out either, like this. Apparently just came out. There's a category for it on Twitch, but then a lot of people are streaming it in the regular Counter-Strike category, which even has the Counter-Strike 2 logo on it. So I don't know what's going on with all that. But... looks like it basically crashed, but I can't tell, or it's having a lot of issue. Which I don't know how to really even fix that. Yeah, so we'll try this, and this is one term that I bet has never been uttered before, as I'm not only the king of permadeaths and hard modes, but I'm also the king of formats sometimes. So many of them that I'm so proud of. This is a term that's never been uttered in the whole history of gaming that I have now used as a tag for the first time, or in my title. Permadeath Guns. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Because I always do, like, my permadeath character gauntlet, like in Overwatch 2. I play as a character until I lose a game, and then I can't play them anymore. They're basically dead, and then I move on to the next one. Or like I'm doing that with Paladins right now. So each champion gets his own life. So... here, we can't really do that with terrorist, counter-terrorist, or any of the appearances because that's not really too meaningful. But what we can do it with is with the guns. So I'll do it mainly with my primary gun. So like I'll go and use my AK-47 one game, and then if I lose, I'll play, well then it would have to be more of a team-based objective one, right? Rather than, it can't be like deathmatch or something unless have to be number one, which isn't really fair. Like set up the bomb, disarm the bomb, that kind of thing. I haven't played Counter-Strike much. I played maybe the original, when it was really old school, and then I played CS:GO once in my Saturday format, actually just a couple months ago. That was basically my first time playing it. I might have done the permadeath gun thing with even that, but I can't remember now. But basically, if I win the game, I keep playing with that gun. If I lose the game, I can't use that gun anymore. So it's an interesting format, even within this, right? I find a way to do it. And beyond that, it's a case where basically, what do you call it? I won't worry too much about the pistols, although there will come a time where I'm using like only the pistols. So the point will be in those games, I'm not allowed to use anything else. But again, the pistol, if I can't afford the main gun, that doesn't count. But it's the primary gun that we're counting and is the life on the line. But sometimes you would want to go in a game and like, I'll just use the deagle and only the deagle. But it probably won't get to that point here. The audio is very quiet and my stream is kind of stuttering a lot. So maybe somehow my computer can't handle this game unironically, but 1% drop frames, it doesn't seem too bad. But if I'm kind of watching out of the corner of my eye and it keeps buffering, like, I don't know why. Doesn't look too bad here, 1.3, but we're only on the title menu, so I wonder how bad it would be like once we're actually in a game. Gotta make sure we do all the settings, just turn off the mic because that's always a bunch of clown behavior. But yeah, this is kind of it's always interesting to think like why. Let's do a log intro for this one. It's interesting to think like why these games are so popular. Is it like a art imitates life, life imitates art type of thing, or like if you make a game that's as close to real life as possible, people will love it, even though that seems kind of banal on the surface, right? It can be immersive in its own way. It's almost like the restrictions on what you can't do and how limited it is in some ways a good thing. Or there's the fact that there's the esports scene, which you might not think, oh, that would make the game more popular. It's kind of like that's why there's an esports scene in the first place, but it can be a very enjoyable game to watch. There's like always that trickle down effect that I observe. Like you could be playing in bronze or unranked, like a really low rank, just casual match. You come home from a day of work and you just want to play a couple games. But even then, like in League, you would still see people metagaming and sort of try-harding and using optimal builds and stuff. It just seems like that should be reserved. You're not playing in Diamond. You're not a professional player. You're literally just playing an unranked game, but people will still talk shit and take it super serious. That's what I find kind of strange, right? But in the context of these type of games, like even Valorant sort of takes after this, right? That's what Valorant was supposed to be, like a cross between CSGO and fucking Overwatch. So you combine the abilities where like the gunplay is sort of tight and very recoil based. Of course, my aim is notoriously always shit, but even here, like it is an innate skill, regardless of whether you know the guns or not, or whatever. Learning that aspect, there's still a sense of innately some people are just going to be better and worse at aiming. Of course, Shroud must be having a field day with this, being the watch matches and tournaments. Yeah, I don't know to what extent this is meant to replace or not replace CSGO, though. Follow recoil. Crosshair will leave the center. Go to setting. Recoil. That almost seems like a good feature. What? To make up for people who are too stupid to be able to figure it out themselves? That almost feels like cheating. Dust 2. Or yeah, it's one of those kind of games where people would play the same map over and over and over. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, you'll do D-Dust 2 with the Deagle or the same weapons over and over. And that's, like, I'm not saying that can be entertaining. And I'm like that in some games, like with card games. I'll play the same deck over and over. But, it is weird how that can be the case. So, you equip them going in, which doesn't even make sense because you're supposed to buy them in the course of the game, aren't you? So, how is this supposed to work? I don't get it. These are all there, so you'll go in the game and you'll buy it, but I'll just start with whatever. So the pistol isn't going to count. Maybe the other one should count, though, right? The starting pistol should be, imagine using spammable. Like, this is a real military loadout. Like, you're going in. Oh, yeah, this weapon's real spammable. That seems kind of weird that they would actually put that in the text of the game. So basically, let's just make sure the mic shit is turned off, and then I'll go in here, and it doesn't really matter which faction I play with right now. It's just more a case of we'll just go in order of the guns. I kind of want to look at it more in the shop, but maybe they're going to take the shop out of this, and you just have to do it here. So maybe I should look through the guns here instead. Best enjoyed with stereo headphones. Features sophisticated built-in 3D audio processing and modeling based on individual sound sources and game geometry. We recommend disabling any external audio enhancements. Audio device, default device. It seems actually quite quiet though. Disabled. No voice. Streamline, push to talk. No. Keeps the recording device active to allow. Gameplay freezes. To avoid gameplay freezes on some hardware. Play audio when game in background. Actually, that I do want because I keep tabbing out. Man, oh, here's why it's so low. Why are they all so low? MVP volume. What does that mean? It'll show like the MVP of the match at the end. Mute MVP music when both players on both teams are alive. Death camera volume, 10-second warning, bomb hostage. They're all super low. Put this up to 100. It's still not too bad. We'll make it like 50. That means it'll be really, really quiet in the course of the game. What would be the point in starting the defaults at that low of a setting? It makes no sense. So I assume it'll just auto-save that. Enable voice disabled. Okay, so let's go ahead, try this. Yeah, it is amusing to see how people do that. On one hand, you can say, oh, it's people are aspiring to... There's like some funny old quote with that, like, oh no, I'm not just sitting in my mom's basement all day watching movies. I'm aspiring to be a filmmaker myself. I'm studying, right? Or like you could say that, oh yeah, I'm not just playing CS:GO all day. I'm trying to become Shroud, esports player. Like that can be true in some cases. Yes, that's actually what it'll take and what you'll become. I don't really like using display capture, but whatever, dude. Yeah, let's actually look at this a little bit though. Like, to what extent are you supposed to... Music kit, Valve Counter-Strike 2. Yeah, this just came out of nowhere, though. Or at least it's not like I keep up with stuff like this. I don't really care, but... In fact, Stars was just telling me the other day, why don't you play Counter-Strike? But I don't know if he meant this, but... When I just hear it, I think of, oh, that Counter-Strike. Not the original, not the sequel, not Global Offensive. Like, there's so many different ones. Like, what are we actually even talking about? Or does that mean that's the only way? Oh, you got the silencer. I'll play like a stealth game. I don't get what this means, like how it's organized. Why is it showing it like why does it matter what my loadout is? Aren't I gonna buy these? Like, what does it matter? Oh, I guess it's just for like yeah, I'll change this to something else, but you don't even start with it because like what? All mid-tier. So does that mean I can put this instead? I'm so confused because I assume you'll go in the shop and you'll buy this stuff anyway. Like, why is this theme rarity? Does that mean I don't have it then? I don't know how they are doing this. Stock pistol. Well, whatever. I'll just go in order. So the first game we'll be using the Nova and the Nova only, let's say, right? That'll be an easy way to do it. And then... the next game we could use... what's it doing? Oh, we did terrorist. So I'll do counter terrorist and I'll do Nova. So I'll only use that. And actually that's kind of fitting for my style. How appropriate. Because that was the most success I had in any of these games was you would just get a shotgun and hide around a corner and get somebody when they're coming out. Because otherwise I can't hit shit, right? And even then sometimes I'd still fail to do it. But it gives me the best chance. New. The whole game is new. What do you mean play mode? Dust 2... hostage group, diffusal group, Sigma. So it has to be some kind of a... it can't be deathmatch, right? It should be not competitive, open party, wingman, casual. The casual what? Like, what is the... is it... like, only Dust 2? Maybe I should even do that, but... I don't really care. This map group feature is most common. Like, does that mean this is a diffusal mode or not? Hostage group. Let's just do this, I guess. Most popular community bomb diffusal map. Some maps from the current competition pool, as well as a map of the reserves group. Mirage, Overpass, Vertigo, Ancient, Inferno, Nuke. I guess whatever. The maps don't matter too much to me. So we'll do... or wait, what if I'm... shit. What if I match onto a different side, though, right? You don't get to choose. This is... oh, no, it's still the Nova either way, though. So whatever. Our first life is Nova. So we can only use that and the base pistol. And if I lose, then I can't use it again. If I win, I can keep using it. make a fun format even out of a stale potential game like this. Let's see. Where am I? Oh, I choose. I don't like starting in the middle. Like, that's not fair, though. 7 versus 5, but what is the thing? Isn't this a bomb defusal thing? They must have won the first round. Looks pretty nice and all, but maybe it's not running too smoothly, or maybe it's the whole fucking display capture aspect. It's amazing to me, though, how people can play these games over and over and over. Like, it just doesn't mean they're bad. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's just more like, how good can it be? How can so many people be wrong? But again, there's that sort of vague aspiration, like, oh, haha, I'm going to be a next esports pro. Like in League, I'm going to be the next Faker. I'm going to be the next Shroud. Like, okay, maybe you will be, but still, variety is the spice of life. You don't have to do this shit all day, every day. Planting the bomb. So we can't seem to access the shop, per se. Come for losing. I'm planting the bomb. So we start kind of in the middle, but I'll still count it, right? I'm not going to worry about it. We go with the Nova, and that's it. We don't get to do anything else. That's it. Or no. We could use grenades and vests and stuff like that. I'm not going to worry about it too much, though. Just kind of face roll it. We're trying to find some sort of corner flank to go at. But there's all those kind of fun Gary's mod games that this makes me think of, too. Like, you know, the fucking Trouble in Terrorist Town and this and that. I like how we're all grouped up, but that's like a sitting duck for the... all the other pistols should count as their own life, too, though. So it's 1-1. I don't know what the hell we're doing with the smoke, though. This is not how you normally play around smoke, is it? Why are we all just standing there clumped up? Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't mean I have to play well or do anything, but I have to find some spot on the map that's just like an easy flank point that they're just going to walk through, and I got to kind of sneak around. Seems like it's too claustrophobic on this map almost. Like there's not enough room. Look how tight everybody was. I was just saying that about my own team too. But yeah, that'll be our final life. We only allowed to use the knife. I'll get banned for seemingly throwing or trolling or feeding. Because technically feeding is a term you could use here, because you'll keep, you know, anything with an economy system. You can't really feed in Overwatch in the sense that there is no shop. But in like Paladins, you can do that. I guess I didn't even know it had a shop because I was just ignoring and auto buying everything, but it's not permadeath in the sense that if I die, obviously I don't get to use it. But if we lose, right, in a team-based game, that seems like a fitting criteria to use that way. As soon as I joined, we were leading 1-0. So how many rounds does it even go? Okay, we'll do the Nova, right? Even clicking that makes you seem like a bad player. So yeah, let's find a sneaky little spot. That's all I want to do. This is even too much out in the open. Get to somewhere they wouldn't expect to see you. And fuck. Yeah, I got to a good flank point, but then I let the other guy come. So that now we'll start. That's what I would do too on DDoS. Like I would go the same route every single time, and they would keep falling for it. Do the same thing over and over and expect different results. Let's look at the stats. 0-2, 1-3. Like there's a lot of bad players in here though for both sides. Nobody's like a god gamer. You'd think when it first comes out that'd be almost the best time to play because there'll be such a variety of players. Over time it'll be only the tryhards. Or once the game's like been out for a super long time and is even dying out. Not that this game would, but then it's like, oh, you know, only the tryhards will remain. I remember seeing that like in Dota too. Valve is in like a weird spot game-wise. Like they dominate certain areas, but they just don't seem to care either. Like they make so much money from Steam, I guess it doesn't matter to them in terms of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like they make Half-Life Alyx, but they'll never make Half-Life 3. So like why not just do that instead? That would have made everybody so happy. Don't, like, I guess you could pass that off like that basically is Half-Life 3, but and people did seem to love it. You know, there's no music. It's so interesting how people think, and just the way you assess a game Like, could you get away with this in a single player game? Like, oh, the whole game is just one map and you're going over and over and doing the same thing over and over and there's no music and it's just so repetitive. So it's almost like the game isn't good enough. What the fuck's he doing? The game isn't good enough on its... Wait, what? Oh. The game isn't good enough on its own, but you make up for it with the egotism of, oh, haha, I'm playing against real people, or you let the players do the work for you, right? From a development standpoint, almost. And so, I don't know. So they're going like that. I should have almost gone down to the B. You just gotta wait. Like, you gotta almost camp, right? This game encourages camping. Just, wait till they come through, and then you'll be guaranteed to get a hit in. Let them push us back. You just gotta watch. Like, at this angle. If somebody comes through at this angle, after the other two die, then... whatever, you gotta stay mobile. Go some other way. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know the maps like the back of my hand. Like, these people clearly would. I don't know if these are CSGO maps, or if they're all gonna be different, or what. Like, how wouldn't that fuck up the competitive scene? Like, oh yeah, I was going to a CSGO tournament, and now I can't because, you know, you're gonna be playing this instead. So that would fuck over the whole competitive scene. So you wouldn't think that they would do that. Guys, you're gonna have 10K headphones to try to listen to every footstep. Like, they're gonna be taking it really serious. I'll just say that. Play it safe. 2-2. We're in a good spot. Watch this side. Yeah, see, everybody has like their own designated spot and role that you're looking for. I don't know why they're overextending so far though. Why are they going there? Should have it just on the objective alone. I survived a whole round, so I clearly deserve a lot for that. Or I get to keep my gun, hooray. What other things could I buy that would be ancillary sort of stuff? MVP for most eliminations. Basically the idea that I could do Kevlar, but I apparently can't. I don't know why. Whatever, we don't need to worry about it. We're not going to use more than 32 shots either. Everybody just kind of goes face roll up to the top. What if I go the other way, though? I'll go some sneaky trajectory. Fuck. How do you climb the ladder? Down. Fuck. This happens so fast. Like, I need a little... I don't know. Even if my reaction time's good, my aim's not going to be good, or vice versa. So what the fuck? You got to catch them around a corner. That was my sole criteria for getting kills, like in CSGO. Right? I was doing bad the whole episode. And then as soon as I used the shotgun, I was actually doing okay. At least 1-to-1 KD ratio, because that's really impressive. Sobbing. 3-3. I don't even know how many rounds it goes to. Clearly it's because it's 10v9, but actually it's 10v8 because I'm such a moron clown. It's almost like I don't even exist. Where do we keep getting caught out? This is a good spot, like behind them. Okay. Now, did I not hit him though, right? That's the thing. I think I hit him, but it wasn't enough to kill him, so maybe this kind of shotgun isn't to my liking. The whole cool thing with this, whoever throws smoke, you cancel my Molotov. There are already people shit talking. I'm too much of a bonehead to even use grenades and stuff. I don't see why you wouldn't though. I should buy one every time. Or why can't you do your shop when you're dead? Wasn't that the whole fun of, you know, you can kind of look through and plan your next move. Not that we have much planning to do, but I'm trying to basically buy everything that is buyable, like aside from the gun. Oh, this is the whole fucking victory fanfare. But this is like a Super Mario 64 theme. I explosive grenade. I'll end up killing my own fucking teammates and shit. Let's go to that same hallway and then I'll throw a nade this way because this always seems rife with people. There's always somebody there. There's always somebody there, dude. How did that not kill somebody either? It's like you can't shoot like back to back, you know? No, I don't need the kills to be counted. I need the damage to be counted. I'll be leading on the damage meter, even though some of it will be against my own teammate. Blueberry Bubs, Burberry Bubs attacked a teammate. Yeah, this would almost be something I could have tried on Saturday, but it's not really that different, I guess, from CSGO, or although fans of the thing would be pissed, like, no, it's different in a million different ways, many of which they might not even like. What the hell is that? Yeah, how did that nade not kill anybody either? Like, there's 3 of them in that room always. Like, you can always predict what they're gonna do. Or now they'll catch on to my thing here. Now you got 1 assist. Maybe that was from the grenade. That'll be hilarious. The only kills or assists I get will be from a random grenade rather than actually the gun itself. I'm not really getting like a great spot, but we can still win. That's the whole beauty of it. All this clown fall damage that everybody takes. Can we switch the view? Yeah. We've always tried to be edgy in games like this, I guess. Ball hazard, but nobody listens. And it doesn't even do damage there, so that sign is kind of inaccurate. Trip over that fucking paint can and bust your head. That could be a mechanic. Set up traps. This isn't Rainbow Six Siege. Look, his aim is worse than mine. Like, you're announcing your presence. So bad. Yeah, aim is definitely a tough thing to learn, though, especially when it comes to the idea of you know, learning all the recoil and stuff. They even have that recoil tracker basically as an option. Whoops. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Like, I was... Okay, relax. I wasn't trying to do that. Okay, the position's all different, though. I thought they're here. Fuck, man. I don't know how much I'm doing, or... You need the one that shoots back to back to back. So I'm in the right weapon class. It's giving me that boon as far as what I start with just by going in order. But what it's not giving me is it's not giving me the ability to fucking, you know, shoot back to back. I'll hit them once and it won't be enough to kill them, though. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to play guerrilla warfare with a shotgun, like go in, hit them once, then back out, because you're hitting them at point blank range too. This nice little tap. They did call me the tapping god in Luigi's Mansion Super Hard Mode with the fucking vacuum. What people insisted was impossible, how you hold it down. Weirdest flex ever, but very okay. This just makes me feel kind of weird playing a game like this, but I am even more shit than I guess I thought. Let's just try to get in a corner and do something. It's just the kind of thing, like... You don't think of it as like people just play it. You think of it, people play it all day, every day. Sounds like I'm talking about chess or League or whatever. It's not even to dismiss the value of them. It's actually quite the opposite. Like, you would rather enjoy them more if it wasn't like that. It's like this sort of fake elitism that I talk about with a lot of multiplayer stuff. Like in hardcore classic, like people are trying to prove something. Like people had done this stuff 20 years ago. You're not proving anything by doing it, but yet they still feel somehow that way. Oh, that must be an upgrade. Wow, you can see your feet in this game. 10 out of 10. Totally worth the sequel. So there is some sort of friendly fire capability, obviously. How come that time everybody was so far behind? Or like... I threw the grenade at my own team. How the hell did that happen? I get for first eliminations. Whatever. I'll actually try to do the bomb, even though I'm a moron. Or I'll die pretty quickly. Or fuck, I forgot to even get the shotgun. Yeah, there you go. That's one way to drop the bomb. Fuck's sake. I gotta play more strategically. Attack the teammate, attack the teammate. I gotta figure out, first of all, how this gun works, but the problem is its shots are pretty slow. You're never gonna get that second quick hit. I'm expecting you hit them once, you get them low, then you hit them again. Like, that's the one I was using in Counter-Strike a lot, which the other Counter-Strike, obviously. So it's 5-4. It doesn't mean we can't still survive, but obviously it's not anything to my credit. Okay, hurry up. Round lost, we get it. So can I do this, do this? Then I'll go the same way, but I can't seem to figure out this room. This seems like a good spot to go through because There's usually people coming through here, but then it ends up being our own teammates that are sort of beating them to it this time. At least that was in the vicinity of something. I don't think I even got an assist off of it, though. Fuck's sake. You can barely see him there. Or, like, that's an annoying thing in Valorant. People always say, like, Jesus Christ, 0A1. Like, shooting through walls and stuff you have to learn. It's not even like, oh, it's my first time playing this game, as in Counter-Strike 2. It's basically my first time playing any of these, but that still shouldn't matter. Like, just aiming is innate skill. Or even reaction time and stuff, which I'm not good at. I guess my reaction time isn't always bad, but my aim is dog shit. Doesn't seem like the shotgun is doing what it should do. Either enough damage, or you obviously don't get that sort of pump action back-to-back shots. What good is it if you can only hit them once? You really have to hit them once and then get out of there, I guess. Or it's 2 players with fire. I just get like even 1 fucking kill, dude. I'm surprised the grenades aren't doing more, or I'll end up hitting my teammates more with it than anything else. 6 to 5. None of my teammates are here, so you may as well just throw it there. I don't know if anybody's there, but I don't know. I gotta kind of wander around or something. Had somebody totally oblivious and off guard. You catch somebody around a corner, and that should be enough to kill them, but it won't be. They'll have to be low. Fucking 114 and 2 hits. That's always one good way that you're sort of cucking them from picking up your gun, because your gun's going to be shit the whole time. Or not necessarily, but you know, if I'm only using the pistol, that'll be one of our lives that we get. I basically haven't used the base pistol anyway, but you know, that shouldn't count against the whole thing. Or that could get its own life too, technically. Okay, dude. Do this, do this. You have to like hit the first keybind, then the second. I'm sure that would trigger people too. Okay, all we have to do, go through here, throw the grenade, be a predictable moron here with our strategy. People will be coming through. Will that actually hit him and kill him? Like they're pretty good about avoiding shit like that. I thought he came from behind me. Fuck, man. If only you could get that second hit off. I always need that buffer zone. Even though we're at close range in the first place. Missing at point blank. That's sometimes the hardest time to hit. I mean, you can't blame me entirely, but clearly, I'm bad. At least I have not the most amount of deaths. How can I only have 1 assist when I'm at least hitting people with grenades a little bit? I guess they're not dying after. I wish they would track your total damage done. Poor 1. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Camping encouraged. Like, what is he looking at? He's not even... He's actually just AFK. What was he looking at there that he could have potentially killed somebody at that angle? That's all I got to do. Go on a spot and just camp and just wait for them. Although, I don't know still exactly on this map what the best one to do is. He's got to be very patient. I guess since I played CSGO so little, I wouldn't even know the difference. So, like, this is basically... I may as well just have just done that. That was at least a good reaction. Alright, so we lose. Jack of all trades, which means... Why should I even appear there? I did nothing. Jack of what trades? So can I exit out of this, or do I have to stay? Control, camera. I kind of want to do a different lobby, though. It shouldn't be the same. Disconnected, the game server is shutting down. Okay, good. Your client needs to update, even though I just... What do you mean? I literally just downloaded it for the first time. Hey, how's it going? How come your username's different? That one didn't go too well. The mainly is just not a good enough pump action shotgun. You only get one shot on it. I like this mature tank feature they have, where like it auto categorize you as a mature game if that's what it's rated. But I wonder if they do that for Overwatch. It shouldn't, right? Because that's more kid friendly. What games have I seen that with? I saw it with Frostpunk, I saw it with Lost Ark, and I saw it with this. Those are the only 3 games since that's come out that have been labeled under that. Alright, so let's go ahead. What is the next gun that we're going to do? It doesn't matter what side we play as either. We were even just counter terrorists. So Nova is done. Now we could do the next one. Like, I'd rather go with... How can that be all that you have in the whole game? I mean, is that how it is in Counter-Strike 2? Or, like, what are all these other ones? Rarity. What is the one that I don't have? Let me see. Like, show me shotguns. Not even Nova. Like, I could put that in there and I could just do it. Right, so the Nova is dead. I don't know how to even do it. Like, what am I looking at? Like, how to organize them. Starting pistol doesn't matter, right? There's just one. Or, I don't know. I'm confused. Let's just go with... all mid-tier. So let's go in order like that. So we'll use the MP7 only this time. That one's dead. Delete it from our collection, whatever. Then we'll move on to the next one and just do it like that. There's like an LMG. Where's the shotguns that are actually good though? Like, there's hardly any. I guess they'll start to become more expensive. So we're starting with even some of the less expensive ones. We'll only use that in the starting pistol. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what side. Or no, it does matter what side. Fuck. Yeah, we'll go in order, I guess, by tiers then. Because otherwise I'm confused how this is exactly set up. That game mode was at least good. Let's make sure we turn off the thing again. If it reset, it made me do an update in the middle of it. Like the game just came out, or I just downloaded it like 10 minutes ago. Or I mean, before I started playing. Play game audio in background. This music's pretty good. I wish they had this in the actual matches themselves, but they want to keep that real quiet so you can voice chat and be all hardcore and talk trash or whatever. Buy Prime. Upgrade to Prime status to be eligible. Oh yeah, they were showing this on the thing too, like $15 or whatever on the Steam page itself. Casual, Vertigo. Now we have to make sure we'll buy the MP7 thing. Practicing bunny hides, which I never do, of course. You can do either one, I don't really care. Okay, MP7, so we'll stick to that. So again, is my aim going to be even remotely good is the question. This is a good time to practice, I guess. Of course, the recoil is going to be a goddamn nightmare that I can't deal with. I'm not claiming my aim is good, of course. In fact, I'll explicitly say it's terrible, but I'm kind of shocked how bad it is sometimes. Regardless of the game, even. Although a lot of games are like, just click on their head type shit. Yeah, I'll spray too much is the problem. Don't tell me damage taken. Tell me how much I did, though, still. You go 3 and then 1, and then you go 5 and then 3. Right, so that'll be what I'm doing for a while at least. So there's nothing like... You've left the buy zone. This is always the path I was taking. Or wait, why are we always on the same map, though? Must just be a popular one. Say goodbye to D-Dust. It'll be this fucking random skyscraper thing that's way too congested. Instead. Oh, let me get a kill just for the fuck of it. Okay, there we go. So you can spray like a fucking clown that you are. Already got more kills than whatever. Although nobody's really nobody's like taking it seriously probably. Yeah, I'm actually try-harding in the warm-up. Look at that. Fuck. That'll be as many kills as I get. You gotta just go full on, or I can't even do it. Okay, so this one doesn't count because you're just trying to farm money. So the starting pistol is fine for that, but I'm trying to be strict about the other criteria. Of course, I don't have like a great mouse either. Mine's kind of old, come to think of it. Fuck's sake. How are they so like 282 in one hit? Like, how are you so good with that anyway? Just a random dinky pistol at the beginning of a match. But like, this is sometimes the death match criteria, right? Sudden death, where you only have a pistol, and that's like a true test of skill. There's some sort of format for that or whatever, like where you can't buy anything, or everybody's forced to use the same exact thing. He's so bad now, but he was amazing at the beginning. Whatever. You gotta open like a loot box and unlock certain weapons that you otherwise don't have access to. Is almost what it seems like from the menu, but I can't really figure out how they organize it. Guy seems kind of good. Guess the rank. Guess the elo. Oh wait, it's unranked. Like, they have that little mini game like for chess or for other games. What rank would you guess this is? Based on him killing me, or based on me running out there like a clown? I guess. At least we have time to learn the map for whatever it's worth. I wonder how active Gary's mod even is in this day and age, because it's so, I don't know. There were so many good games in there, but you're not going to be able to find matches for them. To go to 3-1-5-3. So the grenade can always be good because you're trying to just go and face roll like this, and this always seems to be a good spot to get them. Or since we pushed this far, we could throw it like somewhere there. For fuck's sake. In the air. Okay, I don't know how that exactly works. You gotta wait till they fight for an exhaustingly long amount of time and then finish them off when the dust clears. Get like a very good vantage point is the only way to do it. Or just like don't kill anybody, but always just don't die. Or like, as long as we win with the objective, that's fine. Come on, you get like 1 kill per round at least. Round 1. Okay, fine. At least I didn't die. Plus 2,700 for eliminating enemy team. But all we're going to keep buying is the same shit over and over. Why can't I buy the Kevlar and stuff? It's not like it's too expensive. Or I already have that. Do that again. Like, there's no reason not to use the grenade because... Whatever, like... Get like a kill with it every round, then so be it. Let me try to go over this way, because I don't even know what the deal is, but... Go some, like, weird path that nobody else would take. Okay, I see him, but I can't... That's the one thing you can't do in this game. Is like, you know, the way in Overwatch, you can kind of dance around and jump around like a clown and make yourself harder to hit. Here, the movement is very stiff and realistic. You know, not like everything else doesn't try to be realistic too, like the recoil and stuff. But basically, it is sort of stiff, and you're not really going to be able to get out of there. Or you can't do like a tactical roll or like go prone or something. That was obviously a very bad positional thing. But like, I already have double the assist of last game. Why don't I get any score for that then? What's the difference? Because all... Oh no, those are dabs, not assists. Never mind. I keep thinking my grenades are hitting people, but I guess they're not dying around that time. Why the fuck are you reloading when you could just... You're still gonna lose. Fuck. Perfect world, painted face. So they're just openly copywriting these things. You know what? I'll actually go the correct way. I won't even drop it, or I'll drop it if I die. Whatever, I'll just fucking spray into the crowd. I don't give a shit. Fuck's sake. Damage given 25 in 1 hit. 30. The whole smoke meta obviously is something beyond anybody's comprehension at this level anyway, but... Or there was that classic moment of Shroud choking and doing something like he stood on the fire when he shouldn't have, or whatever. Okay, I just want to get a couple kills with this one. This gun isn't actually bad because at least you can spray it, but still, I prefer shotguns, but not like the last one that we saw. That was so stupid because you get like one shot unless it does maybe an incredible amount of damage. But yeah, see, that's the kind of kill you got to get. That's exactly like me there. I would catch them off guard and still miss half my shots, but because they don't know I'm there yet, you'll get the jump on them. That's the only way I can kill them. Or like the second one, I'm never going to do because it actually requires me to aim or outshoot them. So go 3, 5, or not 5, 1. I got to make sure I don't use that other one by accident, or I just replaced it, I guess. Or they're not really interested in coming this way, I guess. Holy shit. Gotta kind of guess where they are. I don't know what good that really did, but see if we get a kill here. I'm kind of just hungry to get something at some point. I'm not on main because my dumbass decided to put my real birthday on Twitch account I can't watch, as it says intended for mature. Oh yeah, I forgot that it would be. Is that a? Oh shit! Let me get him. Fuck the bomb. Oh come on! He had no idea I was there. How is that possible? 20 damage in one hit. What the fuck? Almost like this game has recoil or something. Okay, go 3, and then 1, and then 5, and then 3. But yeah, I guess I can swear more since it's a mature category, whereas normally I try to tone that down. Or I swear way more than I used to, at least, which is still not that much, but just because I talk more, I guess, or just somehow my style changed, too. Okay, everything's taken care of. That was a bullshit moment, though. I should have done more than 20 damage to that guy. It's a sprayable gun, but you're not really meant to spray it, is the thing. Because then you suffer from the extreme recoil. Yeah, I'm low on health, so you gotta escort me, dude. Yeah, you can't do too much. I mean, it's even encouraging bunny hopping, too, but I caught that guy out in the perfect spot, too, going up here, but then I was too slow. Or it was all part of his plan to juke me, but you'd have to expect me to be a total clown if that was the case. Picked up a smoke grenade. Okay, we still win. It's fine. I'm going to go on a big, long win streak here. It'll be longer than any of mine in Paladins or Overwatch or whatever. It doesn't work as well in a game like this, but still, the whole gun thing is fun. Because there's enough guns to really, you know, to really appreciate it that way still. Going that other way is kind of suicide, or at least I got in a very bad spot with it. What was that? I'll camp the spot down, but you're not going to be able to get them because we're playing it the same way. Like if you're playing with a shotgun. What was the game that was meant? Oh yeah, like the flame guy. What's he called? 160. I don't understand how you can do that little. Like my reaction's a little bit late, but it should do a little more than that. What's it called in the flame guy? In Team Fortress 2, it even says that in the tooltip. You're meant to like hide around corners and wait for them to come through and hit them like that. But then when I'm playing him like that, people are like, oh, you're not meant to play him like that. You're supposed to actually go in and just base tank everything. Counter espionage 80. How fitting that he has part of the name of the thing in there. I thought it was just a Counter-Strike fan, but then why would they be watching a clown like me anyway? Maybe to laugh at my failures. I'm just pretending to be bad because it's good content, you see. So it seems like we're advanced enough to where you don't need to do that, but I just keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results because it seems weird that I can't even get like one kill, but I'm obviously doing something very basically wrong. Oh, they'll hit me across the map here, so this is always a bad spot to be in. My God. Yeah, see, that's what I need. He hit me with 2 hits with a shotgun. So that must not be the one that I was just using. What's the challenge that you're doing? And I can only use the 1 gun at the time. This is what I was talking about with maybe I'll do that in CSGO. But maybe this will be the next best thing. Wonder how much friendly fire it would take for you to get banned for it. Or you should get banned for just being such a generally bad player like I am right now. Kind of a little bit confused how it can be this hard to get a single kill. Or like I'm getting sometimes damage through, but it's not nearly enough. I need the right click like Gordon Freeman has where it just does the little bomb off the side. But like somebody's already ahead. I guess I don't use the map very much either. Go ahead, put the fucking bomb down. We're good. Somebody's gonna come get us from behind though, surely. Like as long as we win, it's fine, but I'm still not sure. There was somebody there because you saw it on the map, but maybe it was too late. That guy died. Could be somebody near him. Come on, just let me get 1 fucking kill. Even got him with a headshot. Almost got the other guy too. Finally, that might be my first one even, for fuck's sake. I don't even care about the KD ratio. Like, it's just sometimes it's that disbelief. Like, how is it that they're not dying sometimes? And I only hit them with 1 because I must be spraying like a clown and missing every other shot. Stormtrooper aim, but come on. Even at such a close range like that. Yeah, I could have killed the other one if I wasn't so maybe shocked that I even killed the first one. Go down the same path. Gotta get in a weird spot where you're sort of behind them or flanking them somehow. That's always the best spot. Okay, fine. You gotta pay attention to the map a lot, I guess, if you're going to... Whatever. Good, go back. Oh my God. I saw him so clearly too. You know what it is? It's not even a bad reaction time. It's me not expecting them to be as good or as sharp as they are for whatever it's worth. Like they're just laid back. Oh, you know, I see him there, but who cares? It's just a fucking game. But everybody wants to be a tryhard. And unranked. Okay, so this gun isn't so bad. I hope we do win this one so I can try another. Whether we got to get some rhythm with it. I think I've gotten a couple of headshots. Actually, that's why I'm killing them. But the damage itself doesn't seem all that good, all things considered. If you think about... We hit them with 1 bullet, it does like 16. Like, what the fuck is that? Which, of course, is the nature of this type of gun, sure, but... I don't know how much the other one was really doing, but apparently not really that much. All right, one hit has to be enough to kill them because all you're going to get is 1 hit. With that stupid shotgun, they can't reload or spray multiple shots. Fuck. Just underestimate their ability to hit you there. Yeah, the stiffness of movement, right? Who would think that'd be a good thing? Oh, the recoil. These are all things that sound like negative mechanics, but somehow it turns into a good thing because it adds realism or skill cap and all kinds of other criteria to it. So sometimes bad mechanics are good, right? The limitations are actually desired somehow. At least they got some kills, although not very good. 2 to 9, 3 to 5, 4. Yeah, 4 to 11 is almost as bad as me. Okay, dude. I won't even drop the bomb, even just I drop it by trying to die as quickly as possible. what do you expect is really going to happen there anyway? Fuck. There is such a camp mentality with it. Isn't it like, sure, they're still moving, but it's like, you know, you're almost encouraged to stay in the spot strategically and get them. Like, obviously walking through it is stupid, but I just wanted to see what would happen. We can still win this round. 3 versus 2. 5 and 6. I don't know what that star means though. MVP, 14 score, 4 score. Jesus Christ. I would never use it as an excuse, like, oh, because it's your first time playing the game. That doesn't mean you should be bad at it, or even this bad. But I don't know. Even when I play games of this genre, it's never because my aim is good or whatever, or like whatever small amount of success I might have. It's always despite that, or it's always that's what those characters do in some of these games, like Overwatch and Paladins. You don't even need to have aim, or even for the characters that do rely on aim, it's very, you know, just click on their head, like no recoil, anything to worry about. So hurry it up, dude. You know, he's in camp position, so he's gonna get the kill. Oh, fuck, I guessed wrong. 11-9, pretty good. 11-9-6. I'm still shocked I don't have any assists, but I guess I'm not throwing the grenades as much here. 5-3. Gotta explore some other part of the map. I guess I'm being too obstinate with just doing this one over and over. Trying to injure teammates. My ability to do that is pretty bad for sure. Now wait for him to come through. Just wait. You know he's going to, or maybe he won't. You gotta be so patient. They would never expect you to just camp here the whole time. Or he'll outweigh me on the other side, so. Fuck. I see him out of the corner of my eye, but how you gonna... Gotta change my sensitivity. Sensitivity is for good players, right? Six versus 6. Or no, it's 6-6, 5 versus 2. You can still win because of the bomb, though. That's always what's so hilarious. There'll be 1 versus like 8, but it doesn't matter because this guy's doing good though. But yeah, you'll still win because of the bomb. What a heroic effort by this guy. Kind of makes the bomb seem kind of wimpy. Like, sure, you're trying to blow up that particular spot for whatever unknown reason, but like, it should blow up everybody on the map. That's the whole point, including yourself, even if you win, but you don't care, I guess. Okay, he's shooting at somebody, but I don't see why. Always got to be in the very back, wait for everybody else to die first. So this guy's just balls to the wall. I mean, look at that, dude. That's how close I have to be to kill them. What the fuck? And how did this guy not do anything if, I guess he just arrived at the last second? The guy was right there. Yeah, where did they come out of here? Sneaky flank points. 6-7. I'm too busy looking at my fucking score thing. Yeah, I guess you really do have to have an amazing reaction time here, though. Like, I'm seeing them, and I'm not really... or you would know, obviously, if it's a teammate. I'm just not really processing to try to hit them. Maybe because I don't trust my aim, but you still have to try to go for it. That's why a shotgun's so good, because even if you miss you know, or whatever. Like, one hit is enough to kill them a lot of the time. Or you often had to get two with that one I was using in Counter-Strike Go. Yeah, it's like Pokemon Go, let's make Counter-Strike Go. That's why they called it that. You know, look at where his cursor was at the beginning of that encounter. He was like shooting at the floor. So that's the kind of thing you got to think about. Like, why would you even be looking there? We're still winning despite whatever else. So the backup plan, 3, 12, and 0. I like how I'm getting those. Is it just because it's me, or would it show that anyway? Like, I shouldn't be there. I got jack of all trades, but I wasn't even because I didn't do anything besides get. I think it probably just shows that because that's you, not because it really has value. So we do get to use that one again, which wasn't bad. Mirage, friendly fire. No, but I don't want to play the same. I don't want to play the same lobby, just for better or for worse, because then it'll feel like, oh, you're getting carried by the same lobby over and over, or you're getting held back, right? You want it to be a fresh experience every time. But again, we get to keep the gun. Can we not have the same map though every time? Like, there are other maps in this mode, which I guess we just had the chance to do that. But maybe I can switch around between these. I don't see why it should matter, but. Ancient bomb scenario mission. Buy weapons at the beginning of each round with money earned. Friendly fire is off. Wait, it wasn't off before though. I keep ending up as a terrorist, which is fine with me. You know, just being able to win because of the bomb is pretty satisfying too. What's he doing? 7 versus 1. Of course, this is the problem though. You join into a match that are already losing. Although I guess you can join into a match that you're about to win too, but it's just kind of unfair, I guess. You would think with a game as popular as this, you shouldn't have to worry about that because, oh, this is a cool map though, at least different. You shouldn't have to worry about it because there's always going to be a fresh match because the game is so active and popular. Who wants to join a thing that's like 6-4 or whatever? They're already about to win, so I have to help them change the tide. Of course, I don't know these maps at all, but. Fuck am I doing? 6-4, 6-4. That's like, it shows you my faith and my aim. Would I rather try to shoot from that distance? No, I'd rather take out the grenade and try to throw it and wait for it to go off before you hit me because I know I'm not going to hit you with my SMG anyway. Holy shit, dude. Okay, well, this one's not even my fault, but it'll still count, obviously. That's the whole upside downside of the multiplayer gauntlet format. But I'm so happy I brought that back because I guess Overwatch was my first one here, but on this channel. Overwatch 2, obviously. That was something I would do back in the day. That's something I would do, obviously, before I even stream. Just like you play some sort of multiplayer game, and you make sort of a format even out of that. Gauntlet, permadeath, if you lose with a character, you move to the next one. Gives you a chance to try. Oh, shit, we actually won that, though. Too much information in your username, buddy. Seems like every game I play, there's at least one of those, though. I'm playing chess, and there's somebody whose name is like that, too. Okay, so what do I do? This is a pretty sick map. Like the whole nature aspect of it. Outdoors. You should probably back off when you see that happen. I'm too fucking scared to do anything there. Oh, look at that, dude. I won't pretend like I'm really in control of that, but I have gotten at least a couple headshots with it. So, yeah, we'll camp by the door now. We'll camp by the door. You get it almost just purely by accident. I have 2 healths. Like, what do you really expect me to do? Although somehow they didn't kill me. How the fuck did neither of them kill me? Fuck, dude. You just gotta be more patient than me. Look, this team is so bad though. So the second guy is 6 and 10. That's hilarious, dude. Just keep your fucking thing laser pointed on where you think I'm gonna go, because I'm not gonna sit there forever like a clown. I should be the master of stuff like that. Just be super patient, sit in the same spot. But that's no fun at all. But you know somebody's on the right because that's where they threw it from, isn't it? Why would he go left? I fucking hit myself, actually. Oh shit, I couldn't even process that I was a terrorist or whatever. Did I even get that kill? I don't think I did. Okay, at least I hit him. We get an assist. I didn't think, oh, too concerned with the score, but I don't want it to be as abysmal as some of these. That doesn't look so bad. As long as your assists and your kills equal your... No, but it should be a 1-to-1 KD ratio is basically what you want to do, which is even terrible, but still. Oh, this is like the final round, too, if they get to 8. That seems kind of like a random number. Why is it 8? Fuck. Alright, so we go to the next gun. That gun wasn't actually bad, though. The good shot. Headshot percentage, 100%. Look at it. It's even praising my aim, of course. How could you question that? How do you... What does that mean, though? Like, I don't always get headshots, but when I do, I never miss. So, like, don't count if I miss. And so I always get a headshot. How do you measure headshot accuracy? Like, I'm missing all kind of shots all over the place. I totally wasn't trying to go for their head any other time. That's such a weird stat. I'm going for a headshot every hit, but I only got one headshot, and I shot a lot of other... I don't know. I don't get it. Okay, let's look in the loadout here. MP7. Difficulty 2. Yeah, I do kind of like that one. Who would think out of the first two guns, one is a SMG and one is a fucking shotgun, but I like the SMG more. Now, this one's going to be Recoil Nightmare. Add to favorites for both teams, but it didn't actually do it. Wait, now why is this there? You get the sawed-off and you get the... You just don't have access to the sawed-off as them. It will do either the Negev or that. And so either one is on a permadeath rotation, obviously, as everything is. This is pretty fun. See how I make everything an interesting format? Never mind the game itself. And it gives it some sort of good context for me that's important, too. Because, like, you could just play this game forever, but I don't want to do that. I want to have some clear beginning and end to the series. It's so good with like Overwatch and stuff because there's so many characters. It gives you a chance to try them all, or of course you're so good that they wouldn't so we get the LMG and we're about to win, so clearly I don't mind at all, but I do mind. So it's stupid. You want a fresh... Yeah, this is the dumbest thing about the game, or there must be some option, or there should be if there's not. Like, don't put me in a game that's already started. Even if I have to wait longer, I don't care. I'm sure there's plenty of lobbies. I guess the best way to do it is to continue in the same lobby. You know, people will say, well, you just said, oh, you don't want to be in the same lobby after a game's over. But that would guarantee that it would be a new match. But a lot of the time they disband, or a lot of the time it's a case where basically they... That also feels cheap, because for better or for worse, like, oh, this was an easy win, so now we'll keep winning all day because we keep using the same... Look at this fucking aim, dude. That is such a nonsensical statistic. What do you mean 100% headshot accuracy? I got one kill. So, oh, I guess it only counts it maybe in the context of a kill. Like, if you... I still don't even get it, though. Or he's using the same thing I was just using, isn't he? Yeah, it's weird how iron sights work in this game. A lot of guns don't have them, or you have, like, more a scope instead. 5-0. If they make a comeback here, I should just stop playing right there. It'd clearly be my fault. 5-0. See, this would be a fun one to use. So all the other pistols are counted part of the rotation, too. I owe that credit to the long-form Postuit. The old, I love that. That's my tag. Or that would be my name. Permadeath Guns. When have you ever heard that term in your life? You haven't. It's never been said by anybody. It's so awesome. Ah, the ultimate bait. You put the bomb down not as an actual bomb, but as a trap. Okay, now here we get this thing, and then we get this. So the whole beauty here is you just kind of spray like an absolute clown, and it would work because obviously you have so much ammo to spare. Makes you slow, but I'm kind of slow anyway. Where do we think we're really going now? There is some action over there. I kind of want to get behind them, though. Try to get a little familiarized with the map. Okay, we do get that. That's good. Now, my OCD tendency to reload is going to get me, though, because you don't have to reload after that, but... Yeah, that doesn't... Ah, fuck. I can't help it, though. Oh, shit. Fuck. That's not what I was trying to do. This team is clearly very good. I'm almost a bad luck charm. As soon as I come in, they, Yeah, it makes more sense for you to be in the back here, though. Like, because you're just spraying away, so you just need to keep me alive, and we'll win every time. Look how good we're doing because of me, even though they were already up 5-0. Has a team in CSGO Pro Play ever overcome a 5-0 deficit in a defusion bomb game mode? Like, I wonder what the biggest deficit is. Like, you're never going to overcome a 7-0. That'd be insane. I love these kind of guns in Far Cry where you're like fucking... Yeah, that's good, that's good. Now, the next guy behind him, is gonna know exactly where. Yeah, I mean, this is spray heaven, though. Actually, this one doesn't have bad recoil at all, and I guess that's the whole point. I don't know why I feel like I never really liked this much myself. See, I'm not a big fan of these long-range things, like what they're doing, the tapping and the whole thing. Those are sometimes the best guns and best players who do stuff like that, but just not my style. I'm not going to be getting these headshots across the map, although I guess theoretically you could do that with any gun. You could get that with a pistol. You could get that with a shotgun if you're really that good aim or whatever distance consideration is there. Look at these little flicks of the camera. These guys are fucking hardcore. Okay, 6-2. We're very close to winning though already. And I will take full credit still, just like I'll take full blame if we join in the opposite sense. Yeah, you really have to be headstrong and just use the same weapon every time, though. And the reason why, I mean, this one comes at a big cost that you're slowed down in movement. And so it's only fair that it should be pretty good, but, you know, you have to kind of shake your whole core and foundation to avoid the penalties of recoil. Check this side. There's nothing there. Okay, just wait. I don't think I've killed anybody head on with a grenade yet, but it could happen. Do you think it'd be a great way to get assists? I don't like to be the first to go in, though. Like, you know you're going to die. You just know it. It'd be paranoid. I got to play it like this. Like, just go, it's not slow enough just to have the LMG in the first place. You have to fucking be crouching, too. I just always like to catch them with their pants down. Like, just that guy's back was to me. And just they have no idea I'm there. That's the only chance I'm going to have anyway. 2-1-0. Not so bad, but I joined late. So what do you expect me to do? Okay, that's good. You got the grenade. Incendiary. I don't really like all the fire effects, or I'm going to end up killing my team with them somehow. Is this my first time playing as counter-terrorist? I feel like I played mainly as terrorist so far, at least. don't really feel right crouching. I keep thinking there's somewhere there, but I guess there's not. Maybe you can jump over that and take advantage. The game good. Ah, how? Fuck you, dude. I hate how I didn't get the kill there, even though I still got it afterwards. Why is my aim so fucking bad? My God. Match point, of course, for us. Why is there no crosshair? Or there is, but it's kind of subtle. Or I do like that feature they added, even though I haven't really seen it. The tracking capability that it adds on, like, that it'll show you where the recoil is going, which kind of defeats the whole purpose, but... Okay, now wait, he's gonna come through. He's gonna come through. You know it. You know it. Fuck off, dude. Oh shit, if they come back, this is gonna be... I'll take full blame for it, even though I'm 1-to-1 KD ratio, which is better than some of these other clowns. Not really much better, but... Okay, don't get cocky, dude. We need one win only in our life. So it goes from 5-0 to 7-4, which is not entirely explainable by me being bad, but it's kind of bad, so... I don't think I even played that bad this one, though. Gotta catch them in a weird spot, like I keep saying. Catch them with their pants down. If anybody comes across, you know where to find me. But see, I'm not gonna get it. That's the thing. He got it, but I'm not gonna get it. There's a question mark on the right side. There's something red there, but I don't... It's the bomb. Yeah, why can't we just pick up the bomb and then fucking... Truco. Isn't that like some famous player's name or something? El Truco? I don't know if it's from this game or... Guy thinks he's Truco, dead. Guy thinks he's Hikaru, haha. What the fuck is going on, dude? Just one round. Okay, now it's making me look really bad. I'm just a bad luck charm, even though I'm not superstitious either. Like, how do we go from 5-0 7-5? There's no way that we should lose this, but now we're giving them their second win or confidence or whatever. I keep going to the same fucking place too. Gotta find some other spot to go to. Can't see it for some reason? Huh. Okay, fine. Fucking... Doesn't mean we can't still win, though. All you gotta do is win one round, whatever clown level I am. Maybe it doesn't capture for some reason. 5-4. 4-4. Oh, shit. This guy's trying to go by close range. 4-2. Okay, we should have this either way. Good game, all counts. You're out of the house. Don't get bit by a spider, but too bad he didn't hear it. Okay, here we go. Just finish it off. We've at least won a couple games. This is almost going as well as my Overwatch and Paladin series. Okay, so we'll use this one again, which is going to be the LMG, or we could use the shotgun that way. The participant. Yeah, that's my fucking perfect label. I participated in the game. Nice one, dude. I get a participation trophy too. Sorry for being weird. Alright, what can we do now? We'll just do it again. Yeah, we're at like some sort of weird point where they're using different weapons, but that's just because they're kind of ordered differently. I'm sure there's a shotgun that the... Gorlock. What is Gorlock? We'll do the same one again. Well, it depends what team we're on. Oh, here we go. Do we get DDoS finally? Although it's not. Or, okay, fine. We'll do the LMG here. It's 3-3, so that's perfectly... It's perfectly fair to start like that. But that one we almost lost despite being up by so much. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Gorlai the Destroyer? I can see Crosshair now. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of subtle. I don't know if he meant it like that. Have you ever heard the tragedy? The tail, written like T-A-I-L. Yeah, like, what really is the difference between this and CSGO? I have no idea. Or I guess when I was playing CSGO, I was playing like only the DDoS maybe over and over. I'll somehow break the rule. Like I'll die 7 times even though it's round 6. Alright, this is fine. 1-4. Okay, let's see. I don't know how long I actually want to do this. It's a little bit late. I've been streaming way too late lately, but I guess I've been trying to, what little time I have, I've been trying to edit and upload shit to YouTube now, which I like doing, but even though I always used to mock it before, but now I guess that's a little easier for me to do with my schedule, but I don't want to come at the expense of streaming. As long as I stream like 2 to 3 hours a day, I'm fine with that, but that's a very low standard compared to some of the stuff I would do before. Yeah, look at this guy. That was pretty good. Okay, get the stupid LMG. Hurry up. 5-3. Done. I've not been as effective with the grenade as maybe I should be. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Ha ha ha. Wait around a corner. Of course, I don't know these maps necessarily. This at least gives DDoS vibes, but it's not, actually. Where the fuck are they? Oh, come on. Come on. What is that? Squirt is clowning us. 1 out of 4. Wait, why are there only 4 though? What's going on? 7 out of 10, 1 out of 4. Like, what, did they all leave, or is the squirt guy soloing us? What is happening? 3-4, 1 out of 4. Why would this match even be allowed? Or what, didn't that happen sometimes in Counter-Strike? Like, oh, this match was canceled because of imbalance, but it would happen in the middle of the fucking match. This is like some sort of esports player who's trying to solo our team, and he somehow set up the match so that there's only like 5 people in there. What is happening with the game? I don't get it. Well, this still counts, but now how does it count? Because what gun does this count against then? I don't fucking know. If you switch in the middle, that's not even fair. I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. Dora the Explorer, good one. So basically, I don't know what this should count as. I guess it should count as the one at the end. Or now all of a sudden it's filled up. I didn't choose to switch sides, so what should it count as? Yeah, what if you switch right towards the end or something? I'll count it as this one, I guess. We get the sawed off. Or it's almost like they should be shared, but they really shouldn't be, because that's not fair. But given the score now, that's kind of bullshit, because we were about to win, and now it's almost like this one shouldn't count at all, but I'll still count it. without even getting a chance to use the sawed off. I guess it's the same as just joining into a match like this. Fuck's sake. So that side is losing, so they send me over to help them out, and then we're gonna lose because of it. So how is that fair? Like, you're winning, you're doing well, and then they'll punish you by forcing you to go to the other team. Or they know that I'm such a non-factor that that's why they choose to put me there. 7 out of 32. The only big question with this is, can you fire 2 shots in a row? And the answer is, I have no idea. It almost seemed delayed, though. Like, I did kill him, but... Oh my god, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck that up? Like William Hurt's line from History of Violence. That's very appropriate for this kind of game. But then again, he misses like 5 shots at point blank range too, so it fits me even more that way. It's sort of a good characterization that he's like a mob boss, but he's been spoiled by his stature, and so he's not actually that good at the hand-to-hand everyday activities, basically. I don't know what this should count against, because how can it count against the sawed-off if I just got the chance to use it for like 5 seconds? Auto team, yeah, put me on the, we just survive this round and then put me on the fucking other team so I win. Not fair, because just survive this round, dude. I don't know what's going on. I have half a mind not to count that one, or who should I count it against then? Because we start on one side. That is fucking bullshit. You know what? I'll make an executive decision. I actually won't count that because that makes no sense. Like, who was I playing as there? You cannot play as both. Yeah, that's not even fair. Although, technically, you should still feel like you should have won as the terrorist. And now we'll still come back. So all my saltiness... No, I won't count that, though. It's totally fair not to. I didn't even get the chance to use it. Like, what is that? Mainly because I'm a clown and I die so quickly, but that's besides the point. That happens anyway. Yeah, any game where you switch in the middle, that shouldn't count, but that might happen a lot. Auto team balance, like, that's not my fault. Okay, so that actually won't count. The bullseye headshot percentage 100%. Yeah, it's easy to do when you only get 1 kill. Yeah, it's got to be a consistent, cohesive game at least. Okay, hurry up. Let me leave. Let's do like maybe one more with the whatever. It's not like we do get to choose, but it's kind of arbitrary how they let you do that because it's like it depends how many people are in the faction already. Like, you know, if it's already full, you can't choose it, obviously. So. A deathmatch would obviously be kind of boring, or at least it would be pointless because... Okay, so here we can do the sawed off, even though maybe I should have chosen the other one. Or now it'll auto balance again. Like, why the fuck does that have to happen in the middle of a match? This is 5 to 5. Or you know what? Maybe I will still count it because for whatever... Hard to say though what you should count. Should I count it for both? Should I count it for the one joining in the middle is so fucking stupid though. Like, can I use the LMG on this guy instead? I'll still do it, whatever. But now this one should count because even though it's so close to losing already, it's a case where at least you get to play as the one guy the whole time. Don't auto balance anything. Okay, so you got to get him in a good spot, which is very hard to do with this. In fact, I feel very scared about doing anything there. Yeah, I just can't even approach that. Got to catch him in a hallway sort of situation like this. Op. So at least here we got a chance to actually play with it, but not for long enough. Why not just remake Team Fortress for real? Like in terms of, you know, let's make a TF3 instead of a Half-Life 3. That'll still make people happy. That's a game that deserves the sort of recognition, given the fact that Overwatch and all these other games haven't. Which people are always salty about that, but I feel like it's a net positive. You just need to add one to the space that stays true to that idea. Like if they're going through the trouble to do all this, like, oh look, Counter-Strike 2, just do TF3. There must be some other reason why they can't do it. They don't have somehow the rights entirely, or I don't know how it works, but just fucking no scope, dude. You're so close to them. Totally oblivious, that guy. So this one will count. So that'll be the one exception, but that shouldn't happen too often. If it's an auto balance round, then it doesn't count. So switch me teams now, and then we'll win, and then it won't matter either way, but it shouldn't matter because, you know, it's just, let me like actually do something, you know? That's kind of an important criteria here. Let me just actually play the game. Fuck. I get too aggressive when I actually get a kill. Yeah, I get a headshot there, but not because I'm really trying to or because I know what I'm doing. Look, if even I get a kill, we should win that round for sure. Normally, I'm just a liability, a feeder. 1 to 2 now, it'll be 100% headshot accuracy too. But again, don't you see all the other shots that I'm missing? Or maybe I'm not really shooting that much. It only counts when you get a headshot, so of course it's 100% accuracy. I could do this format with Valorant, although I'm not really too enthusiastic about that. You know, the ability-based ones are more to my liking at least. So can we make this comeback? Because that would be very nice. Seems unlikely, but at least I'm not the worst person on this team. 0 and 4. It's very easy to get discouraged when you play a game like this because it's so like, it doesn't necessarily mean you're that bad, but everybody else is at least more familiar with that. Everything. The guns, the mechanics, the recoil, the maps. At least we got some variety of maps, but some of them keep repeating over and over. Even though this mode is supposed to have a whole bunch to choose from. So we're escorting the bomb guy even. And I can't really do anything there simply because it's such a bad spot to be in. Like it's too long range of an area. Is he gonna come across or what's he gonna do? Fuck. 7 to 5. Whatever, at least we got a kill or two with the sawed-off. Still more kills than with like the first, with the shotgun. I don't think I got a single kill right with that one because it's so annoying. You could only get one shot off, or maybe I didn't understand how it worked. So I'll play with the LMG then. That'll be my last because I'm probably going to lose here. That is so dumb joining in the middle of a match though. Why does it have to be like that? But that part I won't use to disqualify it. The only reason I did is because of the auto switch. Because that genuinely isn't fair because you're winning, right? You could be doing good and that could be the reason why you're winning. And then they punish you by putting you on the other team. Not that it was to my credit necessarily, but... Oh wait, somehow I'm losing faith, but we could make a comeback. It was like 5 to 7. Now it's 2 to 2. Oh shit. Maybe I won't do another one then. Or I'll do another one with this then. Shit. Cloudy at night carrying us. 41 to 10. What the fuck? Speaking of esports players smurfing, why the fuck are you in an unranked game? King of the Sandcastle over here. dominate people at diamond rank or whatever. Don't fucking pick on us, but in this case, it really is helping. I don't know what a really good spot to use this is in on this map because it's like very limited space. You have to go through these funnel points that are not very favorable because it's just very tight. I don't know. I was like to get them around a corner like this, but I don't know. Get them all sneaky like. Or he would have sort of the same idea there too. But yeah, see, like, what do you expect to happen there if you, come on, still clutch it out somehow just because of the bomb or something? Man, how do they keep doing that? It's like 5-3, 7-5, and then it still evens itself out. This one guy is obviously carrying us. Cloudy at night. Oh. We will lose because of that anyway. Why are you trying to throw a grenade there? What are you doing? He's just panicking because, okay. So somehow we win that, which is insane, dude. The Invisible. Look at all these titles I'm getting. The Invisible, the Participant, of course, the Perfect Aimer, or whatever that was. Yes, you do survive that. I have the LMG and I have this still. You know what, let's actually leave there since we got to witness an actual god gamer there. But again, it begs the question, like, wow, you're so good, but then why are you playing at this level? It's like the same sort of thing that you see in, I guess you could say that in any competitive game, like, you know, anytime you're doing well, like, wow, you're a 2000 rated chess player and you're really dominating the competition, but then why are you still playing online? Why don't you go to real FIDE events? Then you get your ass beat, or then you start to dominate there. Oh, you're 2200 now. Why don't you go play against other title players, right? You can never win because every step you take, now you have to play against better people than you or go up to the next level. So it's a form of punishment almost, right? Like, oh, you'd rather just dominate newbies than to try to keep sort of leveling up with the competition. That was pretty fun. We could continue with that, so, which I probably won't do. I'm not going to make a series out of it on a whim, but that was just kind of a random impulse thing. It's a good way to introduce this format. I don't know what I'll do next week. So the point is I can just do anything. It doesn't have to be something I haven't played before, although technically I haven't played this before because it just came out, whatever. But it could be something I played before. It could be a one-off thing. It could be a mini series. It could just be anything. Whereas with Saturday, the key difference is just it has to be something I haven't played specifically, and it's typically going to be something that's about to go offline or something like that, or at least that's the priority. That's the whole reason why I made the format in the first place, and I was hesitant to even do that one, but now I end up doing both, or like I'm doing two at once. Of course, I could always change this day into a hard mode slot or a story game slot or something. But what was my overall record with each of these? Like, this, I think I lost like the first game or whatever. That one was okay. I got at least a couple kills. The LMG and the sawed-off, I don't mind either one. And I keep getting these weird, like a fucking headshot achievement, but it's only because I guess I'm only, like, shooting butt so much. I don't really get how it works. Because I'm shooting other times and I'm missing. I don't always shoot, but when I do, it's always a headshot, apparently, according to that. I got that, like, twice.